What's up, YouTube and my Twitch chat? Wraithyn here. We are going to be going through my Olympian picks for 2021. For those of you guys who don't know, I was Olympian for 2 straight years. Got to access and see a lot about how the game's made and kind of see under the covers a little bit. And so I'm going to kind of run through my picks of who I think would be a good representative in that position. You only get 3 picks in total, so let's get right into it and we'll make it happen here. The first up is PC Conquest focused. I think there's actually a lot of really good people in this category that have kind of shafted their chances because they said, I'm going to be a conquest focused Olympian, right? The reality of it is even if you're a conquest focused Olympian, you're going to get reports and frustrations and things like that about pretty much everything. So it's almost better for you to run as non-conquest because of how just completely overblown the conquest categories are. Everybody wants to be the conquest rep. Falcao Valmont is getting my first vote. He's a member of my community. He's been a good friend of mine for gotta be 2 years now. He has an excellent understanding of the meta, the frustrations that newer players have, frustrations that more veteran players have. He's a very good player himself. I think that Falc would do an absolutely fantastic job of representing the PC community, whether it's conquest or non-conquest. I think he'd do a fantastic job at that. Savisar is my second choice and just absolutely is one of the best Olympians that this game could ask for. I think if you were going to vote for nobody else the entire time, you should be voting for Savisar. The way that he has taken a very interested approach into how the game is built. And by the way, I actually thought Savvy was a complete jerk before he was made into an Olympian. He was always vocal on Reddit. He was highly critical of the devs, especially last year, about things that he didn't have the right information on. He went on a rant when he didn't get Olympian about how the devs were fucking up, got Olympian. But since becoming an Olympian, I've gotten a lot closer with Savvy to the point where I consider him a very good friend now. The way that he methodically approaches his opinions, he's not biased by his own level of play. He's not biased by, the way he wants to see the game played. He is very, very open and willing to understand how things are done and why things are done the way they are, which I think is just an absolute phenomenal trait in somebody who has a hunger for learning. Because a lot of times what you see with Olympians is they come in and they're like, I'm going to make them fix clans, and clans are the most important thing, and my platform is I'm running on clans, and that's it. And then you get under the covers and they go, well, here's the reason why we're taking a little more time on clans. Like, this is fucking bullshit. Like, Savvy did none of that. Savvy came in and was open and willing to learn, even though he was a frustrated player. He helped guide some of the best changes that we've had the entire year. If you're going to vote for anybody, it would be Savvy. I would say Cakeman. Cakeman's a good one. This is the owner of Sanguine. That guy has put so much time and effort and everything else into Smite and has invested his own time and money and has given some players shots at the SPL that nobody else would. And it's pretty clear that he cares about the game almost as much as any of the rest of us. I think he is an absolutely phenomenal choice if you want somebody who really gives a shit about Smite and wants to see it do better. My guess is platform will probably be something related to bringing orgs back into esports, but we'll see. Tempe is good. I think she would be a good one where if she got like a backup as a non-conquest role, she would be good. She knows the game pretty well, not just conquest. Bagel's good. Bagel's been around the scene for a long time. Good suggestion there. Gimli, thank you for the sub. I think Luna would actually be a great choice for Olympian too. Luna is one of the most vocal people. He kind of reminds me of like a Twitter Savisar. Luna's very vocal about his disdain for the way that Smite is balanced, prioritized, the way some of these programs are run. And it's one of the reasons I stepped down was so that people like Luna can get an opportunity to see what actually goes on, to see what reality is like. He gets an opportunity to see what reality is like why things are the way they are, why you can't just buff or nerf a character, and all these other variables that highly experienced players who have been around the scene for a long time kind of take for granted. I think Luna would be one of those people that would go like Savvy did, from somebody who's very angry with the devs. I think by the end of it, he would be very dev friendly and kind of the way that Savvy has, where he advocates for the job that they do. I think Luna understands the game well enough that he would do a great job at that. Alpha Jackal, he's done it once. He could do it again. He's a great guy. There's a couple other in here like Razy and whatnot that are all good. Razy, Fivzy, GoFan, all good guys, all know the game really well. That would be good picks. Yeah, Razy Crazy would be my non-conquest Olympian. I think I only get 3 votes, so I'll probably vote him for that one. Loki Dad's a good pick. One of the best guys I've ever met in my entire life. Whiskworm is great.
Let's go, champ.
Awesome content creator. And then I think that's probably it for non-conquest. So those are going to be my 3 votes. But I think, you know, just to talk about some of the other ones, just real quick, we'll run through the Xbox ones. Cut this out of the YouTube video. Black Eye. Okay. If you guys, similar to Savisar, if you guys vote for nobody else, Black Eye Smite is one of the best people that you will ever meet in your entire life. When he came into the Olympian scene and was advocating for himself, everybody was up this kid's ass about being a memer. All he does is meme YouTube videos and on Twitter. Alex's performance as an Olympian this year was absolutely phenomenal. Like, absolutely phenomenal. The way that he was attentive to the community issues, the way that he kind of took a good position between both the devs and the player base. And he also became, kind of like Savisar, one of the best friends that I could ask for on the squad. So I highly, like, if you're just looking for somebody to consistently represent you the way that Kitten of Doom did, the way that I did, I know there were a couple others in there that, at least perceptively to a lot of you guys, may not have done anything. I will say that everybody that was on the squad this year attended every meeting that they could. They came with all the feedback. They did exactly what was required of them. You know, nobody's asked to do what Kitten and Black Eye and I did on a daily basis. But if you want somebody who's going to give it their all and commit 100% of their time and effort, Black Eye is an absolutely fantastic choice. Obviously, I'm on PC, so I feel a little bad voting for Xbox. Melodies is a good dude, too. He streams. You should check him out. Earn Provised. Riley's been in the esports scene for a long time. I would check her out, too. I'm not going to know anybody from Switch, I don't think, except Fat Requiem. He did a great job this year. He's a good dude. Yeah, okay. So first up, Sinister Phoenix. I love Sin. I've known Sin for the longest time. I think she would do an absolute fantastic job as a PlayStation Olympian. Sin is absolutely a phenomenal one. Kerr, who was an Olympian this year, is another fantastic one, even though he's got a wacky accent. He's a great dude. He's got his finger on the pulse of the EU scene, on the console scene. He's an excellent guy. So those two would be my picks if you're on PlayStation. Make your decisions yourself, you guys. You know, honestly, it's all about what you value. I can tell you who these people are in the community and why I think they deserve a shot. Personally, would love to see Savvy return, Black Eye return, Falcao get a spot, but obviously there's only so many spots and only so many Olympians, and so I truly think that we'll have a good squad next year. Oh yeah, and Loki Dad too. Loki Dad's an absolute G. All right, guys, that's it for my Olympian picks. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you disagree with me, agree with me. If you hate me because I didn't pick your favorite streamer. Again, an endorsement of the people that I know very well. This isn't anything negative to the people that I don't. And I really hope that you guys enjoy the content. I hope you guys make your decisions by Monday. I think voting is open until Monday night, I believe. Go out and vote. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys fucking at me and sub to me and do all of this shit when I'm talking? What the hell?
All these poor people are now sub to this guy.
Jogan Eagle, thank you for the resub. Rule, what's going on? Rule, I know you're in here.